Hi, everyone. My name is Samantha Flores Bailon, and I will be giving my informative speech on the effects of reality television. By show of hands, how many of you have seen a reality television show in the past year? Okay. For many of us, our female Super Bowl just ended, or at least that's what social media refers to when they're talking about Love Island USA. Every summer, millions of viewers tune in to watch the latest episode, and it becomes more than just watching a television show. It becomes an experience, from watch parties at bars to local theaters showing an episode of Casa Amor to restaurants even selling themed drinks after a show, or your favorite influencers giving nightly debriefs almost every night about the latest episode on what their thoughts are and opinions are. And even myself, guilty as charged. I have a group chat name. I've got a text where we're talking about who we're voting for, our thoughts and opinions. And although many of these shows, whether it's The Kardashians, The Bachelor, Vanderpump Rules, they're entertaining, we have to stop and think how many of these shows may affect how we view relationships, our behaviors, and even what, in societal standpoint, we consider normal in either relationships, dating, or just even lifestyle. First, I want to talk about the influence reality TV can have in relationships. A lot of reality TV shows like Love Island, The Bachelor can give a false perception on what a healthy relationship is. And a lot of these shows are drama centered, high emotions, fast pace, and they're not realistic to what we go through here in the real world. And according to Dr. Mosley, she talks about how that can affect us as viewers her in her book, which is Why Do We Enjoy Watching Couples in Crisis, which she states that reality television dating shows don't foster healthy relationships because healthy relationships are boring. And if we're being realistic when we're tuning in, we're not tuning in oh, because of their healthy communication skills. We're tuning in for the drama, for the next thing that's going to happen between the love triangle or the next recoupling. And I think this is very important because we have to make that distinction that a lot of these things here are here to entertain us, not guide us. And there shouldn't be the blueprint for what we consider a healthy relationship, especially for younger viewers that are just getting their feet wet in love and relationships and navigating those waters. Next, I want to talk about how reality TV can affect behaviors and our interactions with others. And many of these reality TV shows, us as viewers, we hop on trends, we hop on catchphrases like myself, we do group chats under I've Got a Text. And there is an article from BBC News under how reality TV has changed the way we think. And they stated that reality TV has become more than just entertainment and has influenced the way audiences think, communicate, and even engage in popular culture. And I think this is important because it just doesn't end when the episode ends or a season ends. It continues on because of the impact social media has through clickbait, through algorithm. We as viewers are staying in tune. We're following our favorite personalities. We want to know what they're doing, what they're going to respond to next. And I'm going to be showing a little clip of something that went viral with audiences in Love Island between Taylor, Clark, and Alandria. And for time purposes, I will be speeding it up. Um, but also just notice how people in the villa were reacting. And that was just a snippet of how people in the US and just other people that are watching across the world were reacting as well and not stopping themselves and telling themselves this is not real life.
Last is Taylor. Please go and stand in the center now. Taylor, you're currently coupled up with Clark. Before Casa Amor, you were coupled up with Elandria. So Clark and Elandria, if you wrote Taylor's name on your board, please go and join him now. Taylor. Clark, why did you choose to couple up with Taylor?
I chose to couple up with Taylor because, I mean, from the moment that all of us girls got here, he was my number one pick. After the first conversation and just continuing to get to know him, I realized how caring he is. He never failed to make sure that I was comfortable. So, yeah.
Elandria, why did you want to recouple with Taylor?
As we all know, me and Tay's journey has been crazy, but through all the obstacles, we overcame them and always find a way back to each other. I've put so much dedication and time into Taylor. It will be crazy for me to just want to get that up.
Yes, my girl, yes. Taylor, how do you feel about both of these girls?
You know, both of them are great, beautiful girls. Nervous as shit right now. I made a great connection with Clark and a great connection with Andrew. So,
Okay, Taylor, let's see who's on your board.
Clark,
What? What?
So I want to just pause it there, and that's just a small snippet of how not only people in the villa were reacting, but through social media. And it's key fundamental when I say the behaviors, because a lot of people were saying rude comments to Taylor's decision, to Clark for being chosen, showing support towards Alandria. And it's just a heavy distinction of, like I said, just pausing and just taking a break of, yes, we may get caught up in the emotions, but we have to also remind ourselves that these are not only real people, but that we can't take too much to heart, because a lot of this is heavy produced, so we can keep engaging and talking about it every day until the season ends or ongoing. Lastly, I just want to talk about how reality TV can affect real life expectations. I have a couple of pictures here of Alandria, the one we just saw in the video where she is now in the Golden Globes red carpet. We have other people that were on reality TV having 3 million followers post a villa or post their show. Um, Cast members like from Jersey Shore in the Lamborghini. And even after a TV show has ended, a lot of personalities either get their phones back or continue their journey on social media, and we want to keep up with them. And according to a study, an article, I'm sorry, in PBS, Cue the Sun, reality television has blurred the line between entertainment and reality, making it easier for viewers to become invested in lives and lifestyle for television personalities. So, like I said, this is important because we're just seeing a small part of their life. This isn't everything. And this doesn't happen to everybody in real life. We're not finding the love of our life in a matter of maybe a month, winning all this money if we're loved by America, and then walking the Golden Globes or have 3 million followers. This is not happening to every viewer. This is happening to the people on the show, maybe, but it's not something that we should compare our lives to or rearrange our expectations or feel low because we're not receiving those things. So, like I said, we have real life expectations, luxury vacations, influencers, the perfect look. And again, to conclude, I think it's important. The biggest takeaway is a lot of these shows are here to entertain, and they're not necessarily the reflection of real life. And in this, we learned how reality TV not only affected relationships, behaviors, but also just our outlook on expectations. And I just want to remind, my audience that it's not bad to watch shows and indulge in your favorite show, but we have to remind ourselves that they're here to entertain and not be a guide or be the thing that shapes our life. And just take it for what it is, entertainment. And even though it's reality TV, it doesn't necessarily mean it's real. Thank you for your time.